Glam Mommy Kai, and I'm back in with another video. So I just did a story time for you guys, and I'm about to do another one because I'm like that. I'm like that. Plus, I'm waiting for my man to get ready to get for bed. So I wanted to come on here and make a video to tie back to the other video about, you know, people doing services on you. So this is a story time about a time somebody did voodoo on me. Allegedly. Now, this is what I think. This may not be true, but this is what I think. And I'm not stereotyping this person because of their nationality, but I just think it's true. Plus, you know, they say that, anyway, let's get into it, right? So, last year after I had my children, I didn't have much time to do my hair. If I can find some pictures, I will insert them below. I will insert them after this clip here to show you how long my hair is. If not, then you just won't see them. But I'll try to insert them right here. So, my hair was super duper long. And my daughter had just got out the hospital. And I didn't really have much time because my daughter was in the hospital for 2 months. So I had only 2 kids for 2 months of having my twins and my 4-year-old. I had only 2 kids for 2 months. So when my daughter came home, you know, the regimen changed. My daughter was on a list of medications. My daughter had to eat every 2 hours. You know, I was very, 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 very tired. I was very tired once I got my 3rd kid home with me, but I was so grateful that she was home with me. But anyways, so when my daughter came home, I didn't have much time to do my hair. My hair was always in a bun, pent up, or in a ponytail, and it would get matted up very fast, very easy. And I was starting to slip away into a depression because of just, you know, just looking and drained and hair not done all the time and just feeling bad. You know, they say you feel better when you look better. You know what I'm saying? And you look better when you feel better. So I decided I was going to get braids. I was going to get the lemonade braids, you know, whatever. So my man was like, you better not get them fucking braids in your hair, because I'm not a braid girl. But prior to this, I only had my hair braided one time, and it was in box braids. And my mother did it. My mother. I don't let anybody else in my hair. I never have. I used to go and get washing sets from this Dominican salon that was around the corner from me when I lived in Brooklyn. But I probably went to them a maximum of 10 times. And I only trusted them and went to them because my mother used to go to them. And my mother's hair was much longer than mine. And I knew that if she could trust them in her hair, then I could trust them in my hair. Because, you know, sometimes those salons, they'll be like envious, especially of black women who have this long, beautiful hair. So I trusted that, you know, if my mother was able to go there, then I'm able to go there. So I probably got my hair done from them a max 10 times. We used to get washing sets maybe for birthdays or special occasions, whatever. But it was just a washing set, a roller set. That's it. That's all I would get. No flat iron, no blowout, nothing. Anyway, so my mother did my hair and she did box braids and I loved them and it was great. But I never got my hair braided. I'm very tender-headed for one. So I decided I was going to get braids. My man's like, don't do it. Don't do it. You better not do that. You better not put that shit in your hair. It ain't going to be worth it. Don't do it. So I'm like, no, I look bad. I don't feel good about myself. I'm very upset with myself at this point. I don't think it's going to work out. You know, whatever. I was like, you know, I think I'm going to be fine. I think I'm going to be good. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to be good. So I went ahead and found me a hairstylist on Facebook through the marketplace because I don't know anybody where I live. So I found somebody on Facebook through the marketplace. She worked in salons, but she was, I don't want to give too much of the information out there because I don't want to make it seem, I don't want to, like, you know, put her out there to make it seem like I don't know. Like, I don't want to stop her money flow. You know, whatever she do is how she do. Whatever, whatever. So I have found her on Facebook, and I don't know. She might even be subscribed to my damn videos. I think she might be. Yikes. I don't know. So I found her on Facebook. And she was very nice. She was pregnant. She was a very sweet lady. She was very sweet. I didn't have any bad feelings or ill will towards her or anything. She was a very sweet lady. So I go to her house. When I take my hair down, of course, I already washed it. I already blowed it out. It's nothing for you to do besides braid my hair. I take my hair down, and it's just blown out. And it's like here, blown out. Not straightened, no nothing. It's just blown out. Like right here. So she's like, oh my God, your hair is so long. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So she's giving me all this beautiful compliments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's like, oh, she calls her husband in. She's like, baby, he speaks Spanish, or he's some kind of Spanish or something. She shows him my hair. I thought that was kind of weird, because it's like, what the fuck are you calling your husband in here to see my hair for? Like, I don't know. So, and did I mention she's African? Like full, like African, not African American. She's African. And her husband was, I think, Cuban, because I think I remember us speaking, and I was telling her how my grandfather was Cuban. Anyways, so I think she was like kind of making a joke about how she hopes her daughter's hair will come out like mine, because she figured I have Cuban descent in me somewhere. I'm African American. You know, maybe the mixture of her husband's Cuban and her African, maybe her hair will come out something like mine. So she was showing it to her husband, and he was like, oh, wow, 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 that's all your hair. So nice, so nice. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Long story short, she does my hair. She's like, you're the longest hair I've ever done before. Oh my gosh. It was like she was so amazed. Like she told me she never seen anybody's hair this long. She never seen a black girl's hair this long. She said this was the first time she had done anybody's hair this long. So, you know, it was all jokes. It was cute. It was fun. It was whatever. Within the first or second day after having my hair done, it was unraveling. Now, I had already given her a good little tip. It was It wasn't unraveling. It was like the fuzzy, like it was so fuzzy, as if like it didn't get, you know, the hairs didn't get cut off. Even though I watched her cut it off, because I even watched her cut some of my own hair off when she was, you know, slicing the braids up. So I watched her cut it off. So I didn't understand why the braid was like, I don't know, it probably was unraveling or something, because it was just fuzzy. So like a day or two later, I hit her back up, and I was like, you know, I hate to bother you, but my braids are looking like I had them for 10 years and I only had them 2 days. And she was like, okay, well, no problem. You could come by and I'll fix it. So I was like, okay. So I went over there and she fixed it. And I had to bring my kids with me. All my kids and my grandmother. I had to bring, we all went, because I don't know what happened. But we all had to go. So she was very nice about that. She didn't give me no problem or attitude about me having to bring my children or my grandmother with me, because my grandmother was helping watch my kids while I was getting it done. So she was very nice. Like, I genuinely liked her. Like, it was no problem from her. So that was done. I tipped her again. She was like, oh no, you don't have to pay me again. I was like, no, you pregnant. You took your time to take out these braids and fix them and do them over. You know, I appreciate you. I thank you, you know. So I gave her a few extra dollars on top of what I had already just given her, just because that's the type of person I am. Like, if you do something for me that you have to take your time out to do or something like that, I'm not just going to let you walk away feeling like somebody got over on you, because I know how I'll feel. So I gave her a few more dollars. Nothing too crazy, just a few more dollars. So boom. I think I had the braids in my hair for 3 to 4 weeks. Not very long because, like I said, I'm not a hair braiding type of person. I'm more of a, let me flat iron my hair, let me wear it out, let me wear my hair curly. I don't have a problem with wearing my hair curly, wear my afro puff. I have no problem with that at all. So I had the braids in. I think it was probably 4 weeks exactly. It did not go over 4 weeks for a fact. I know that for a fact because it was aggravating me. And I remember looking at my calendar like, yeah, Ma, it's about to be 4 weeks with these braids. So whatever. So I goes to take my braids down, and I just kept noticing, like, as I'm taking them down. Now, mind you, I have box braids, so I know how to take the braids down. That's not a problem. Plus, I braid my daughter's hair, and I take her braids down. So, taking the braids down, and they're feeding. So I'm noticing that my hair just keeps getting tangled up in the hair. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So as I get closer and closer to my roots, it's just tangling, even more, tangling. So when I finally get it all out, I'm like combing through the roots with my fingers, trying to make sure, everything is spread apart. I ended up taking out my whole hair. Then, that night in particular, now, my hair had grease, gel, beeswax, I think. I'm not sure. But I don't usually put product on my hair. I may use a little gel around the front or some jam around the front. I don't, as you can see, this don't look like nothing. I'll put some icy hair oil on it. I'll put heat protectant on it. And I use deep conditioners, and I'll put conditioner in it when it's wet. But I don't usually put, I definitely don't put grease in my hair. That's not something I do. Beeswax, that's not something I do. So I don't know if my hair just wasn't used to those products, or I don't know if the products just didn't mix, because it was black gel, beeswax or edge control, one of the two, and grease. I don't know how those products work together, but I remember her saying that my hair was so wiry and straight that it wouldn't blend into the hair well. So she had to use those extra products to try to blend my hair in better. And I think that might have been why it was getting tangled. So, like I said, as I'm taking them all out, whatever, they all get entangled. So that night in particular, when I first got them out, I did not get to wash my hair right away because, I did not get to wash my hair right away because, like I said, my daughter was on an every 2 month schedule. Every 2 hour schedule, and she was only eating 2 ounces every 2 hours. My son was breastfeeding, and I still had to take care of my 4-year-old. And my man was working all day, so working 12 hours a day every day. So it wasn't much time for me to really be able to do what I needed to do for myself, which is why I got the braids in the first place. So I didn't get to wash my hair that night, but I had it in a ponytail. So it shouldn't have gotten, anyways, I had it in a ponytail. The next day, I pull a ponytail down. I'm running my fingers through my hair a little bit just to make sure that I still had, space, and it wasn't tangled and knotted or nothing like that. This next day, I didn't wash my hair. The third day, I tried to comb it out before I washed it. So I'm trying to start from the tips, trying to comb it out. But it was not combing out for some reason now. Us curly girls, we always get hair mats, especially if we do a lot of wash and goes or we do a lot of buns, because anytime I wear a bun for too long, I usually get a big old dreadlock right in between. It'd be 3 dreadlocks right in between because I don't be combing my hair out every day. That's just not something I do. So I know how to deal with a matted head. That's nothing new to me. A matted head is nothing new. Start from the tip and work your way up. Slather a whole bottle of conditioner on it if you need to, and get it out. Like, it's that simple. My hair was not combing out for nothing. And I was trying to comb my hair out for 2 days straight. Might have been 3 days straight. By the third day, I'm washing the conditioner out, putting more back in. Trying to comb it out, trying to get it to slip, trying to get it to slip. It would not slip for nothing. It was like fucking my hair had turned into hay. It was completely knotted up in itself. Because now, not only is it tangled, but now it's tangled and wet, and it's probably sliding into a tighter knot because it just wasn't coming out. And I wasn't about to fucking stay up all night, still going every 2 hours, you know, with my daughter waking up in the middle of the night every 2 hours, not getting no sleep at all. No, I wasn't going to do it to myself. Like, I wasn't going to go through delirium and craziness because I'm trying to untangle my hair. So I would just put a shower cap on it to try to seal in the moisture and put my bonnet back over it. Girl, my hair would not untangle for the life of me. It would not untangle for the life of me. By the third day, and then also I had to like stop and go because my kids were very cryy. Like I said, my son was breastfeeding, so I'll be sitting there trying to tangle while I got him on my titty, and then I gotta hold the bottle in my daughter's mouth. It was just a lot. It was really a lot. So I probably didn't put as much effort in it as I should have. Maybe so. Maybe we'll go with that. So maybe I needed a better conditioner or something. I don't know, but whatever. So I said, you know what? Okay, it's not starting to untangle like this. Let me go shampoo it. I go shampoo it. When I take my hair out from the shampoo, I swear for goodness, everything just all together like in a ball, just a ball here, a ball there, a ball there, a ball there. It's like the shampoo done took out all the moisture that the conditioner was supposed to be doing and just shriveled everything up. Like, and after I tried to untangle like that, I told my man, I was like, I gotta cut my hair. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And he was like, you gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying. And I was getting frustrated because I was stopping and going, and I couldn't really do all I needed to do to get my hair to get untangled. So I told him, I was like, you know what? I just gotta fucking cut it off. And so I think that day I called my mother on FaceTime. I went into the bathroom with the scissors. And it was like matted to the scalp. Like I had this much space. Everything else was just matte. Everything else was just matte, yo. Everything else was just matte. So I called my mother and I just took the scissors to where the mat stopped, chopped it off, and I'm sitting here crying because, like I said, my hair was way down here, like blow dry. So when you straighten it out, it's like way down. It's down to my tramp stamp on my tattoo. Like it's that far down. So I'm over here crying like, I gotta cut my hair off. And at that time in my life, I didn't realize that. I mean, I did realize it, but I was so desperate to want my hair done that I just completely went against what I believe in, and that's not allowing everybody in your head. Because of course, your head is your crown. Everything roots and manifests from your head. That's where all your energy goes. Like, you know, everything comes from your hair. Like this hair defies gravity. So what the hell do you think your hair is like? You know, your hair is everything. Your hair is your crown. You have to protect your crown. And so I believed in that, but I was just so desperate to get my hair done. It was just like I just had to, and I went against myself. So don't ever go against yourself and your gut feeling and what you truly believe in, because you'll regret it in the end. That's just message. So yeah, like realistically, like I just thought that was so strange because my hair has been matted the hell up 1,000,001 times. And then I've heard that Kanekalon hair, the syntheticness in it dries your hair out. So I said, okay, well maybe just the hair, maybe my hair don't mix well with that hair. Maybe I need to use real hair or blended hair to do braids or styles and stuff in my hair, because honey, it just didn't work. Nope. So yeah, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm not gonna say it with my mouth because I don't want to, like, realistically really hard on accuse them of doing that. But for some reason in there, I got a real strange vibe about that. Like, I've got a real strange vibe, because it just strikes me to be so crazy that you can sit there gawking, like literally gawking. Oh my gosh, this is the longest hair I've ever seen on a black girl. This is the longest hair I've ever done. This is this. Oh babe, look at her hair. Don't you wish our baby could come out like this? And da 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 da. Like, I just find that so freaking strange that you can be gawking and you know so crazy about somebody's hair, and then 4 weeks after, when they go to take their hair out, they gotta shave that shit the fuck off. And I literally had to shave it. Like, this is why my hair is uneven now, because all it is was like this much hair. Everything else was shaved to the scalp, like in a mohawk. Like, my baby father had to like shave it, and I wanted him to taper it down, but it didn't end up that way. So I just found that very strange. And surprisingly, I seen them after that, and I did their makeup for an event, and my hair was shaved. I didn't have any hair, and they didn't say nothing about it. They didn't say nothing about it. Don't you think that's fucking strange? Don't you think that's strange? Where somebody don't notice that, and they were just gawking over your hair, and now they see you after that, after you had to cut all your shit off, and they don't say a word. They don't say not a word. And I was like, you don't notice nothing different? And she was like, no. I was like, I cut all my hair off. All my hair is gone. And she was like, oh my gosh, why did you do that? But if that's the one thing that you were so ooh and ah about, why would it be nothing to speak of, nothing that you wouldn't notice or anything? Like, why wouldn't that be something you would say? Like, me personally, if I seen somebody one time with beautiful hair, and the next time I seen them they bald, the first thing that's gonna come out of my mouth is, oh my gosh, why did you cut your hair, girl? Why did you do that? Like, that's anybody. That's anybody's reaction. That's anybody. So, I don't know, child. I don't know. But what I do know is, it won't happen again. Mm-mm. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. We ain't even gonna let it get to 3 times. No baby, no honey, no baby, no honey. No baby, no honey, no baby, no honey. I literally had to cut all my hair off. Now, I did cut my hair off, and if you look back in the videos, I did cut my hair off in 2015 when I had my daughter, but that's because I think I had some kind of like mental breakdown or something. I don't know what the fuck going on with me. And it's strange because I cut my hair off July of 2015. 3 years later, I cut my hair off July of 2018. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. Just like my daughter's birthday, my first daughter, I had her in February 2015. I got pregnant in June of 2014. With my twins, their birthday is 2 days away from my first daughter. I got pregnant in June 2017 and had them February 2018. Exactly 3 years away. I conceived 3 years and 3 days apart. Or is it less than that? I think it's less than that. I don't know. It's like 300. Well, damn. My daughter is 2 years and 362 days older than my twins. 2 years, 363 days. That's crazy. But anyway, it's something about my life that just happens to cycle and repeat itself. I don't know if God is trying to make me see something a different way or something, but my life just repeats itself. But with that situation in particular, I just found it crazy. Like, if I seen somebody and they shaved all they got them hair off, and I know for a fact that they had long ass nice hair that I was gawking over, I'm not just gonna not say nothing and act like I don't even notice it. To me, that implies that you already knew. You already knew. You already knew about it. You already knew what was gonna happen. You already had it somewhere, because we all know that hairstylists keep your hair. Well, they don't. They're not supposed to keep your hair. But when you get up and walk away, your hair is still left in the combs, the brushes, on the floor, in the seat. Like, your hair is there. So anybody with ill intentions can do any goddamn thing to your hair if they believe in that type of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I know Africans practice different culture differences and religions and things than we do. And I know that they do different things than us. So I don't know if she did. But I think she did voodoo on me. Y'all be safe. Y'all protect your hair. Protect your crown, sis. Protect your crown. Don't let nobody up in your crown that you don't know, that you don't trust, that you don't love, that don't have any jealousy against you or envy in their hearts towards you. Because you never know what could happen. And never again will I let anybody in my head, anybody besides my mama, I will go back to doing all my trims myself. I will go back to doing all my bleaching myself if I chose to bleach my hair again. I will go back to doing all my dyeing myself, my styles myself. My daughters, nobody will touch my daughter's hair. I don't care. I got this. So you guys, that's just the time that I told y'all I think somebody did voodoo on me. And yes, sis, I don't know. So let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you like to hear more story times. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. I'm open to every and all topics. If you have any suggestions, make sure to hit my email at glammommykai@gmail.com. I'm open for everything, all talks, all walks of life, everything, whatever. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like. If you think you like me and you see the type of vibe, you like my vibe, you like my bop, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification button so you can hear that bell every time I drop a new video, because I plan on doing it a lot, quite often, okay? So, if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay glamorous. See you later, guys. Bye.